Hello and welcome to TVC News at 10. I am Abosedi Adenio Adiremi, and this edition features a Sunday specials. We are monitoring development in Borno State, where troops of Operation Hardin K have foiled an attempted mass abduction by suspected ISWAP terrorists at a student hostel in Monguno, Borno State. While all 46 students were rescued, the military says some students tragically lost their lives after being hit by stray bullets during the exchange of gunfire. Senior reporter Jesse Tafida has details.
What could have turned into another devastating chapter in the Northeast security crisis was brought to an abrupt end by the rapid intervention of security forces. Troops of Operation Hardin K, working alongside personnel of the Nigerian Police Mobile Force, successfully repelled an attempted mass abduction by suspected ISWAP terrorists at the Federal Government Girls' College in Monguno. According to the military, the terrorists allegedly gained access to the premises with the support of suspected collaborators, hoping to whisk away dozens of students under the cover of darkness. However, vigilant security personnel quickly engaged the attackers, while the Sector 3 Quick Reaction Force moved in to reinforce the area. Faced with coordinated firepower and determined resistance, the terrorists abandoned their mission to flee, leaving behind the damaged section of the school but failing to abduct any students. The military says all 46 students were successfully rescued and evacuated to King Nasara Barracks in Monguno, where they received medical attention and were confirmed to be in a stable condition. Sadly, despite the successful rescue operation, some students lost their lives after being struck by stray bullets during the exchange of gunfire. Operation Hardin K has expressed condolences to the bereaved families and reassured residents that efforts are ongoing to identify and apprehend suspected collaborators while troops continue to pursue the fleeing terrorists. The military also reaffirmed its commitment to protecting schools, safeguarding communities, and sustaining pressure on terrorist groups across the Northeast. This latest operation underscores the persistent security threat facing the region, while highlighting the continued efforts of security agencies to prevent attacks on educational institutions and protect civilians. Jesse Tafida, TVC News, Maiduguri.
Well, let's bring in global security analyst Femi Aratokumale for more on this. Mr. Aratokumale, is it that we are back to the era of school kidnappings? Why exactly are we experiencing a resurgence of these attacks?
Thank you so much for having me on your program tonight, and good evening, Nigerians. The fact is this: we're equally back to the era of school kidnap and school insecurity. Like I've said before on your program, and I'll keep on talking about it. We still have porous school security system in Nigeria today. Our security officers supporting and protecting our students are completely not well trained, and they are not well funded. This is why we're having all this porosity that we're actually having in our country. And I'm so surprised that even with everything going on, Borno State is still the hardest hit so far. Why is the government not doing so much? Why is the government not even doing so much? Despite the fact that we've seen a whole lot, so many things has been done, so many rescue and whatever. Let us give kudos to the security officers that actually went for this operation and rescued all the students. However, with the stray bullet issue, the question is this: are we going to say the criminals are the one that shot at the girls, or is just a situation whereby misfiring or misweapon handling and stuff really happened? We don't know yet.
All right.
One thing I think is this: let them carry out the investigation and let's see how far it's going to go. Thank you.
Indeed, that is critical. Earlier, you spoke about porosity along educational institutions, and I'm just curious, what kinds of training do you think that we actually require? Or is it that you are soliciting and calling for deployment of perhaps military personnel to man our institutions? Do we have enough personnel, to man all of the schools that we have across Nigeria, for instance?
Thank you so much, Abosedi. We have more than enough manpower to actually go around schools in Nigeria that will surely protect lives and property within schools. But the question is this: what is the dean student affairs in so many universities doing? What is the government doing?
This is even a secondary school, Mr. Aratokun.
I know it is a secondary school, yes, because when we've seen so many attacks happening so far, the question is, do we need to now look for a broader way to protect every single institution that's got to do with education in Nigeria? Yes, we need to have it. It is no matter of having police or military personnel protecting. Let us train indigenous people within the area and let them protect, and let us well-fund them so that they can be well-funded, well-kitted, so that they can protect us. We have this security budget vote. The question is, what are we doing with it? It is now high time to review this budget and let the presidency, let the government see into all this. What is the aim of having a minister for education if he's not looking into all this? These are key questions we need to ask. We don't need to advocate. We need to tell them to do the right thing at the right time. And this is now the time we need to see it happen.
All right, Mr. Aratokun.
Must not happen again. And Borno State shouldn't.
Indeed, we are hoping that all of that doesn't happen again. You know, I've just been able to confirm that indeed this is a secondary school, but it's actually being used as a hostel by students of our polytechnic there. So I'm hoping that, you know, with all of these that you have, recommendations that you have made, we are able to fortify our educational institutions and then equally deal decisively with perpetrators of this act and their collaborators. Global security analyst Femi Aratokun, thank you so much for your time and the insights you've shared with us.
I need to tell you, please, what we need to ask is this: do we have any of these criminals being arrested or apprehended? We need to know all this. If we're not seeing any of these arrests being made, then the question is, what are we doing? Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Aratokun. Well, let's